You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, now the Kanu is the fraudster, he's a thief. And what did the Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, bravo. Demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, now the Kanu is the fraudster, he's a thief. And what did the Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, bravo. Demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, now the Kanu is the fraudster, he's a thief. And what did the Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, bravo. Demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, now the Kanu is the fraudster, he's a thief. And what did the Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, bravo. Demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is the fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he told them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it. Simon Ekpa demolish your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is the fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he told them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it. Simon Ekpa demolish your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is the fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he told them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it. Simon Ekpa demolish your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is the fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him. By your Tony Maya. Demolish your cocoa and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. to you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your coco. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is a fraudster, he's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him by your Tony Maya. Demolished your cocoa and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is a fraudster, he's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him by your Tony Maya. Demolished your cocoa and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is a fraudster, he's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolish him by your Tony Maya. Demolished your cocoa and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your cocoa. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Kanu is a fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Toad, demolished him by your Tony Maya. Demolished your Coco and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. To you people. And he told them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno Uncle. Simon Ekpa demolished your Coco. Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. But when we have a lot of mad people, then you will understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere.
Land of the rising sun below.
A minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. We mourn our heroes past, we celebrate our heroes, those that are fallen and those that are living, and our babies, women, and children that have been butchered. We mourn them. Our heroes that are living, we celebrate them, and we continue to raise the flag for high above sea level until we achieve everything about Biafra. Ise. I bring you warm greetings from me to you, and I salute all Biafrans who have keyed into this very program, depending on your time zone. And please focus on the message that we have brought and do not focus on who is delivering the message. Okay? We are not here for jokes. We are here for Biafra freedom. And anybody that stands on our way will have to collect come. As you join the program, please share. Share, so that those that did not see the program can be able to see and also join. Today's program is going to be different, and I'm just here for one thing, and that is what I want to make everybody to understand. Because those that claim they love our leaders so much, they are the people that carve out coffins to bury them. They are the people that collect the biggest and the longest of shovel to dig their graves. And thereafter, they will come back playing games with your brains, and all of you will fall for it. Some of you did not know when you saw IPOB Nigeria and all the agents of one Nigeria gather in Finland to protest against BRGI and to protest against Biafra and to protest against Simon Ekpa, the Brgie Prime Minister. Some of you did not know some things that were going on behind the scene. Kanunta Kanu that you see today and Fein that all of you are singing his praises today, these are the people that put together drafted documents with IPOB Nigerian group, and they aligned with Nigerian government. These are the people that drafted documents and sent to the European Commission. I'm not talking of sent to Finland. No. I am talking of sent to European Commission in Brussels. Sent to European Commission in Brussels. The imprisonment of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa of BRGIA did not come from Finland. Finland is the embodiment, the purveyors of from where it happened. But the people that superseded his arrest and imprisonment and pronouncement are the European Commission. And it will shock you to know that the same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's meeting has ever been private and secret, and then only those that knows much about him and within his cabinet will only know when he is going for exclusive meeting, which is private and it is not meant to be public. So the question now to you is, who are those people that were aware of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's private meeting to Kenya, and how was it communicated to Nigerian terrorist government that this is the time to come to Kenya, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in Kenya, and it is the right time to come and pick him up? It's a question you need to ask so that you can be able to unveil something. Because if you don't do so, you will not be able to. So those inner caucus, those that understood much and more about private matters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those that have access to his laptop, his computer, those that have access to his phone, those that have access to his those that have access to his phone and password and office, these are the people that were able to use his Twitter account to continue to tweet and communicate to Biafrans right from the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, when they had handed him over on the 18th of June 2021 to 28th of June 2021. They were using his Twitter account to be tweeting and deceiving all of you, and you all thought it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was tweeting. And this is no other person than the handiwork of Kanunta. Now, recently, if all of you don't know, because you don't follow up anything, yes, some of you are just in the media, laughing and moving about just like that. You're just laughing and moving about just like that. You're not watching anything that is happening. You don't even bother to know when they have manipulated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter account again. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter account. And this manipulation has been done. Which day did they block my Twitter account? My Twitter account was blocked on which day? Last week. The very day my Twitter account was blocked, this was the day they manipulated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter account again. Kanunta is behind it. What did he do this time? He changed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's profile photo. And when he changed the profile photo, this was not the profile photo of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me show you the profile photo of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I think I saw someone that has that same profile photo. Okay, yeah. Madam K has this profile photo. This is the profile photo that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had on his Twitter account until he was kidnapped This profile photo had continued to be there till last week. As soon as Kanunta changed this profile photo, I screenshotted it and made a post. And from that screenshot that I made a post, alleging that he has done something on Mazenamdi's account on Twitter, that was when they reported my Twitter account to get blocked. So all of you need to understand what we are fighting against, because the enemies that we are fighting are not far. They are here. They are here. Now, this is the screenshot I made about this, and I posted before. This is the screenshot I made about this post. You see? This is the screenshot I made about this post. On the 22, yes, on the 22 of October, this is the screenshot. Because they have blocked my Twitter account, the photo cannot show up. Kanunta Kanu, a criminal who used Mazenamdi Kanu account to deceive Biafrans, tweeting as if it was MNK since 18 June to 2021, when MNK was kidnapped in Kenya, to 28 June. When he appeared in Nigeria, has just changed MNK's profile picture. Today, 22 October 2025. And then, after I made this post, we were on Twitter. And then, we were hosting space. They reported my account. And then, Twitter blocked my account because I exposed this evil. Now, today, the same Kanunta have gone back to bring Bruce Fein. And then we saw that Bruce Fein was gallivanting on the media, granting interview, talking to Nigerian press, and then they are publishing it. Kanunta is posting it. They say, oh, Bruce Fein, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer. It's a Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer. All of you will claim to be international lawyer of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but you are killing Simon Ekpa. Yes, you are killing Biafrans, and you claim to be Mazen Nnamdi Kanu international lawyer. And Kanunta Kanu, a brother to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, is the one using you. Do you know what will also shock you in this very case? In this letter that these people wrote, they put in this letter to European Commission that it is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that told them to come and tell European Commission that Simon Ekpa is not a Biafran, and that is a fraudster, is a criminal. And also that Brgie is criminal entity and is a fraudster and is a scam group. And that there is nothing like government in exile that exists. So they petitioned the European Commission that they should listen to what Nigerian government is saying, that they should imprison Simon Ekpa. They should imprison all Brgie cabinet. They should repatriate and ostracize. They use the word ostracize. They should ostracize anything and everything that bears BRGI. After they did this, they submitted this. I'm talking about Kanunta Kanu and Bruce Fein, the criminal that you people have seen, who has come back to claim to be working for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
They got and the sewage.
Now, this person you see here, the Kanunta that you see here, and his brother, Emmanuel Fine Boy, and Bruce Fein, these are the people that wrote letter, petition, United European Commission. I'm going to bring the letter and read it for you. They stated categorically that BRGIE are not Biafrans. They are scam group, they are criminal. And they said that it is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that told them to come and write this letter and submit to European Commission. I am calling on Ejimako. I am calling on Nameka. I am calling on Okpara. I am calling on all the legal team of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that goes to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, directly or indirectly or by proxy. Mind you, my voice may not be sounding with bass. My voice may be sounding with treble. It may be sounding with alto and tenor. Do not be deceived by my voice, because Biafrans have died for this very cause. This is not time to look face. If you are my mother, I will take you out of the way so that we can get Biafra. I am not that person that will turn the goalposts because it involves somebody that I know or somebody that I like. No. The policies that we have to use to get Biafra, the template, when you temper on it, if you like, be my mother. I'm talking my own now. Me, I don't talk too much and make too much threats, but I deal with actions. Because I've seen many of you make promises. At the end of the day, you fail Biafran people. And that is why Biafra is not going forward for us to achieve it, ozigbo, ozigbo. So much of betrayal have befallen the Biafran people. Ojukwu and Philip Effiong were to be eliminated by who? His own inside cabinet members. You see, that is where the sabotage started. And a curse was laid on some people for having the blood of sabotage. It is only God that used the wife of Philip Effiong to save the elimination of Ojukwu and Philip Effiong, because these were the prime target. They knew by the time they are able to eliminate these two people, the Biafran government is gone. And then they will hand everything over to one Nigeria. Just like you see what is happening. Since PM was imprisoned, since Onyendu was imprisoned, everybody want to have their lion's share. They want to distort facts. They want to turn things upside down so that They will hand everything back to Nigeria. Then we will all come back to square one. No, square one is even better. Square zero. Uwazurike, the Mazop leader, stood up to rekindle the fire of Biafra. Who betrayed him? Fulani terrorists did not betray him. It is fellow Biafran governors that are serving the interests of one Nigeria that betrayed him, and nobody held them accountable. So everybody sleep and wake up. They come, collect money, enter Biafra issue to come and destroy, because they see there has never been accountability. Anybody can come and do anyhow, destroy, waste people's life, because in Nigeria there is no accountability. Wazirike was sabotaged. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu woke up after Wazirike was sabotaged. And all of you gang up and sabotage him. Yesterday I played a video. I will try to play the video again of when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu met many of you in California and USA. 2015, he was telling you it is time to look for weapons to defend yourselves, because the terrorists are coming with higher weapons. So you need to also get weapons to defend. And somebody was asking him, oh, are you saying we need to use weapons to defend ourselves? Are you saying that Boko Haram is coming with weapons? We also need to use for weapons to defend ourselves? Can't we just resolve this issue without using weapons? You can see the mindset of idiots. Idiots are people that do not care about the babies, women, and children that are being cut to pieces on a daily basis. Idiots are people that only care about their belly, their stomach, and their personal and selfish interests. Their self-aggrandizement, what they will get for themselves, and they don't care about the society. And another idiot stood up, and then these are people that have gray hair than me. My own gray hair is small. I dey pluck and come out all the time. But these are people that have gray hairs that their own plenty, where. And they stood up to tell Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, oh, I used to go to Nigeria. What is the guarantee that when I go to Nigeria, after I put my leg in Biafra, that they will not catch me and lock me up? I am not ready for Biafra freedom. Oh. I am good to continue with one Nigeria. Any day they cut me off, I don't care. So are these the people that you will take to the battlefield, and they will stand the test of time? They will be able to sustain. They will be able to fight on to defend motherland? No, definitely no. Because these are people that are useless. These are lily-livered idiots who cannot face battle. When they hear one knife done on the wall, I'm not talking of a weapon or bomb. I'm talking of knife, only knife that will do on the wall. They will run and abandon their babies. They will run and abandon their babies. If they can run and abandon their babies, how much more their women? If they can run and abandon their babies, that means they will abandon their women. Because the last thing you should ever think of abandoning is your babies. The women brought life to the babies. And then the babies should be valued because they are the future of tomorrow. They are the next offspring that has come to bring another generation. So if you are in war and then you are running away from knife that is on the wall, and then the first run where you run, you abandon baby, it means you're very useless. So they are asking Mazenam the question and considering, oh, they love going to Nigeria, they do business, they buy goods and services, and they ship containers. So what is this? That when we go to Nigeria now, after we come and identify with you for Biafra freedom, that they will not lock them up and then they will not be able to go to Nigeria again. Are these the people that needs to be talking about freedom? I'm doing this broadcast today so that all of you that have been deceived by seeing Bruce Fein and Kanunta coming out doing fundraising in the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that all of you should have a rethink. Yes. You love Biafra, right? You love Nnamdi Kanu. Now, do you love Simon Ekpa? Do you love the Biafra independence? Do you also love this Biafra independence that we are fighting for in Washington, D.C. today? Heavily led by the APM. Do you agree that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent Kanunta and sent Bruce Fein and sent IPOB Nigeria DOS to go to European Commission and write a letter and submit a petition against BRGIE and against Simon Ekpa and all BRGIE members all over the world, that they should be kidnapped, they should be locked up, that BRGIE is a scam, they are criminals, they are fraud, they should be ostracized wherever they see them. These are the excerpt of what Kanunta, Emmanuel Kanu, DOS members, and Bruce Fein have done. They do it with the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So today you sleep and wake up, you see Kanunta, you see Bruce Fein, you see Emmanuel Kanu, you see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. They are all like this together. Ejimako, Maxwell Okpara, Nnemeka Ejiofor, and the rest of you. I will do something that some of you will regret by the time you continue to bring this criminal here. It is even enough to have one criminal who is Kanunta than to bring another criminal, which you, because you have too many questions to answer. If you can go to the point of, after being part of the kidnap of your brother, you now decide to use his Twitter account to be tweeting to Biafrans, communicating that he's the one. And then you now come to the point, because your brother is in detention. That is why we told some of you that Biafra freedom has passed, Biafra independence has passed family affairs. Yes. Biafra freedom has passed personified issue. It has passed family affairs. It has passed personified and selfish interest. It is not about family now. It is not about one man now. It is not about the interest of one man now. No. It is about the entire Biafran people. You go, you use Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's name. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is seated there with only his head, and he does not know what you people have done. No, he doesn't know. Can you tell me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is aware that all of you, Kanunta Kanu, Fine Boy Kanu, Bruce Fein, and DOS members, that you write a petition to the European Commission to kidnap all BRGI officials and to imprison Simon Ekpa, the Simon Ekpa that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent a letter to you, Kanunta Kanu, to publish to Biafran people. And in that letter it was written, Simon Ekpa, DOS is prohibited from attacking Simon Ekpa or disturbing him on whatever he is doing to the restoration of Biafra. When the memo came, you used pen to erase or block that very number of the commandments. And the same memo was also sent to us. Very clear. When you posted it, we also helped you to post it. Until when it was time, Prime Minister posted the complete letter without anything covered on it. You, Kanunta, also came to announce to people that DOS betrayed the ordinances of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he said Simon Ekpa should be given a slot to broadcast on Radio Biafra. You came and announced it with your mouth that DOS are disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's orders. But when you now align with Nigerian government to write a petition with Fein, the Fein that has ripped Biafrans so much money, embezzled Biafrans' money before now. How many of you remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did announce, oh, we have a lobbying team now that we are paying over $75,000 every month to lobby for IPOB, to take Biafran case to Washington, D.C. This man was collecting this money for months and nothing was showing up for it because he did not have the connection to meet the right people that should make Biafra to come out or discussions to be on the table in Washington, D.C. Until autopilot came in 2021. Then we scrapped them and destroyed that their merchandise pattern of eating Biafra money in the name of lobbying, which you have lobbied for years and nothing has been shown for it. Just embezzling money and eating the money. Then, in 2024, about September, you saw Prime Minister unveiled Moran Global Strategies. From that time till now, how many things have you not seen from Moran Global Strategies lobbying firm delivering to the Biafran people? I am asking all of you, show me one evidence that Kanunta Kanu, Fein, has achieved over the years for deceiving all of you in the name of lobbying for Biafra. You don't have any evidence to show, right? But you have evidence of the receipt of payment that were paid to this criminal. Now, the best thing they can do now, because they saw money is no more coming to them, and I will make it very clear again, Brgie have been taking care of many things for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right from when he was kidnapped and is in Nigerian detention, right from when we were just autopilot to when we now became government of Brgie, from when PM was here and when he was imprisoned and when APM now took over and when APM is still here now. Where is the money that Kanunta has been doing fundraising and collecting from you people? You do fundraising, you collect money from people, and this fundraising does not go to the health or to even facilitate any legal thing from the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same legal team will run back again to Brgie for assistance because they are not getting anything from Kanunta Kanu. But he is everywhere doing for it, collecting money from people. And they will share the money. Fine boy will take his own. Kanunta will take his own, they will give some to Bruce Fein. Now, to all of you that participated in that shambolic fundraising that Kanunta held the other day, we'll go to 47. What's the other name? Chuk Survivor, who was never attending fundraising when PM was here, when PM was imprisoned. He can now showcase with Ngozi. Anywhere Ngozi is going, he will carry Ngozi on his shoulder. But when PM was here, you cannot attend anything. You say your time difference cannot allow you, but as immediately PM was imprisoned, you now have all the time for Ngozi because there is something coming out to you people, right? Because I remember that Sonny stopped the government of PM from assisting anybody in the media team financially. So Sonny stopped some of you that should have been getting grant. Sonny said, no, every media team should take what they are doing as their sacrifice for BRGI. I told the cabinet that the laptop we have been using, the internet we pay, the subscription we do on all platforms, they are done individually before we became part and parcel of the BRGI government. Everybody have a way of sacrificing to Biafra. So people should not use the opportunity to now start exploiting because you are now, and then the government say, oh, you should be given some assistance. And then you come out and say, oh, give me the assistance. How were you surviving as a media personnel before you became part and parcel of the government? Were you not eating with your family? Were you not the one subscribing for your internet? Were you not the one that bought your laptop? Were you not the one that bought your phone? So when the government said they should be given laptops and assistance in some gadget, I said, no, because you're going to damage and spoil the brains of some people. Let everybody do with their blood and with their money and their time so that it will be on record that it is what they sacrifice with their blood, not what they are given to do with. Oh, because Sonny stopped many of you from being given assistance of this and that. That's why some of you will run away. You don't want to appear in any program. You will say, PM will be asking me, where are your media team? Some of them will disappear. Chuk Survivor will not even be there. Chuk Survivor will always say it's not available. But when PM was imprisoned, Chuk Survivor now have all the time for Ngozi. The question is, all of you were broadcasting individually on your platforms. Before we brought media team out and said this is the cabinet media team of BRGI, was it BRGI that bought laptop for you before you started your media? Was it BRGI that used to subscribe your internet for you? Was it BRGI that used to subscribe your broadcasting platform for you? No. So why do you now want to use the opportunity that avail itself to exploit? Because Sonny said, no, PM, don't do this thing, because if you do, you are encouraging people to start merchandising everything here. That is why some of you started running away, because Sonny did not allow you to be making the money you want to make. Nonsense people. And yet all of your platforms are monetized. You make money from YouTube. You make money from Facebook. Some of you make from TikTok. Some of you make from Social and Rumble. You make from Twitter. But yet, you're not okay. I want to ask all of you to show me any of my platform that is monetized. My Twitter account is not monetized. My YouTubes are not monetized. My Facebook are not monetized. Because I did not come for the monetization. Some of you came for the monetization to make money. That is why you will chase the cloud. You chase where you see the crowd. That is why even when you saw that Ngozi was destroying BRGI, all of you chased the crowd. You went there because you see that is where the crowd is, so that you can garner more audience and make more money on the media. You do propaganda of all sorts. Because when you do propaganda, you will make more money on the media. But when you stand on the truth, no. People don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear where there is gossiping, saga, propaganda, and blackmail and slander. That is where you want to be. We'll go 247. Ajare, vam vam vam. Adandi Ocho, Chuk Survivor, and the rest of you that went to align with Bruce Fein and Kanunta Kanu. Are you aware? And many of you from Brgie cabinet that also went to go and line in that fundraising of Kanunta Kanu and Bruce Fein. Are you aware that it is the Bruce Fein and the Kanunta Kanu that has written letter to European Commission for all of you to be imprisoned as members of Brgie? Are you aware? Oh, you're not aware, but you do follow. Any way that you see breeze blow, you fall to it because you don't have control. You don't have control. You don't have control. Anywhere you see that breeze is blowing, you will fall and follow the breeze. Anywhere breeze is blowing, you will fall and enter the breeze because you want to be where there is crowd. Kanunta Kanu, IPOB DOS, Bruce Fein, plus Emmanuel Kanu, fine boy. They wrote letter to European Commission. All of you see Mazi Simon Ekpa today in prison. You don't go to make investigation to find out, is it only Nigerian government that make it happen? No! There are forces that collaborated with Nigerian government to do everything that they did to make sure Simon Ekpa is imprisoned. And they even use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name to validate the petition that they wrote to the European Commission. You see, these people have existed for years, but they cannot write letter of petition for Biafra independence to the European Commission. But under Simon Ekpa, BRGIA did. Under APM Okoichukwu Nkere, BRGIA did to the US Congress and to the US government. But these people could not write a letter. They could not have a lobby that lobby between them and the American government. They could not have a lobby that lobby between them and the European Commission to submit a petition to these bodies, calling them for the independence of Biafra. No, but what could they do? They could spend so much money to go to European Commission and submit a petition against Biafra independence under BRGIA, against Simon Ekpa in BRGIA, against every Biafran that is a member of BRGIA. This is what these people could do. And all of you that will be shouting PM, you see vultures gathering. You go and start clapping for them. Are you clapping for them to say, well done for taking our PM and BRGIA to European Commission for them to ostracize BRGIA? They protested in Finland. Before you saw them protested in Finland, this handiwork has already been done. So the protest in Finland was a kind of official popular uprising and outcry to the media. While they have already done the big job behind the scene. And from that petition that they wrote and submitted, the day that European court were looking for testimony and evidences to stand against BRGIA, and to stand against Biafra, to stand against Simon Ekpa. These people presented people to go and testify against Brgie as a follow-up to the petition that they had submitted to the European Commission. Now, some of you did not follow up events, but you need to see what is actually happening.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
If it was just death, people will understand that they are going to die. But when it has to do with betrayal of this sort, that is what you will find it very difficult to understand or to assimilate. Did you all remember the protests in Finland? I want to take your minds back a little before we continue. Before we continue, let me take your minds back a little. Yes. Let me take your minds back a little so that you will see the evil of the people that claim to be working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's interests today. The people that gathered in Finland. The people that carried a placard. And on that placard it was written, Brgie is a fraud. Little did you all know that this thing that was written here, Brgie is a fraud, that it was already submitted in their petition letter. Written and drafted by who? Written and drafted by Bruce Fein, Kanunta Kanu, Fine Boy Kanu, and the entire DOS terrorist groups. This very red cardboard that you see there, this very red cardboard is the one that has the inscription, Brgie is a fraud. Do you hear me so? Then I'm going to bring the official letter that they wrote to European Commission so that you will see it. So that all of you that are running like ant and rat to where you see Bruce Fein, where you see Kanunta, where you see Fine Boy, you should retract your steps. Because all the money they claim they are doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, none of the money is going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing is going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Brgie have been taking responsibility of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal issues. From the donations that you all make. When you make donations in fundraising, you don't know that we are taking too many responsibilities. That your money is also going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue. And when we say this, some people don't know. Because we don't come to the media to open everything and keep it on the media. No. Some things are better classified for the purpose of which we are in. But recent events have made us to decide to declassify it. Because this very one is very painful, I tell you. It's very painful. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware that they use his name, that Kanunta use his name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware that Kanunta use his name. Fine Boy Kanu use his name. Bruce Fein use his name. And DOS use his name to write official petition to European Commission, which culminated into the imprisonment of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And this petition were not only indicting Mazi Simon Ekpa, they were indicting the entire Brgie. Both all of you that are in Europe, all of you that are in US, all of you that are in Africa, all of you that are in Asia, all of you that are in Antarctica. This petition to the European Commission was to ostracize all of you from where you are. This is what some of you did not know, and you did not pay attention to look at it. And today, when you want to hold those that have betrayed this struggle accountable, any of our leaders that say we should not hold them accountable, they should tell us that they want to die in detention while we leave those that put them there and those that contribute to sabotage Biafra to walk the street freely. I don't know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be going to court. And then when he's going to court every Monday or every day, Biafrans will now sit at home. And then on Mondays, Biafrans sit at home because of him being unjustly detained. And then, if we want to hold the people that are sabotaging and cause their imprisonment, then they will now say we should not hold them accountable. Then they should tell us that they are no more fighting for Biafra now, that we should move on, that they are ready to die in detention. We should not hold anybody that is sabotaging Biafra accountable. Because we did not come to fight this Biafra for the next 10 years. No. We came to shorten the time so that what we're done or what we're supposed to be done in 10 years can be done in 3 years and 4 years and 5 years. Because when the workforce are plenty, the work that should have taken 10 people 1,000 years, with triple workforces, that work will take us only 100 days because the workforces has increased, the laborers have increased, and so there will be division of labor, dividing the works into segments. This person will handle this side and then bring report. This person will handle this side and bring reports. This person will handle this side and bring reports. When you put all of them together, we will have the result that we would have waited for 100 years. in one day. So if our leaders say they want to die in detention, they are no more ready for Biafra, they should tell us pop and plain so that Biafrans will now stop sitting at home. And Biafrans will also stop talking about them as their leaders so that we can move on and go j. Every saboteur that have caused Biafra so much pain, you will pay dearly for it. And this broadcast is to remind all of you that Kanunta, a fine boy, Kanu, and a Jofo, that one, we can't even see him again. Bruce Fein, who is not a Biafran, he is being used to be the one to drive the cause of distortion amongst all of you. We drove him out before. Now, we now come to understand that the campaign has been that IPOB One Nigeria with Kanunta and Bruce Fein, they will come together with one Nigerian government to push this drive so that they will imprison Brgie by starting with our prime minister. And then they will be going after every Brgie personnel in your countries of residence. We understand the game. Because if not so, how will you go and write petition to submit? Let me bring the evidence to the screen so that everybody can see it. Because some of you may not understand what is actually happening here. But it is very, very shocking. Very shocking to hear. And you must see this and read through it. We did not come here to form anything and give you. We came here to show you something that is there openly for you to see. So all of you that will be running to where you see Kanunta and Bruce Fein doing fundraising. Oh, Mazen Namdekanu said they should come and do fundraising. Oh, nonsense. Nonsense. Bunkum. Ask them if Mazen Namdekanu told them to go and put Simon Ekpa in prison. This petition here, you're going to read and then you will see what is inside. Before I put it on a separate screen, I'm going to put this on a separate screen so that you all will see it very well. But let me read what is here first. You see here, it is evidently clear that IPOB, led by Mazen Namdekanu, have no business with Simon Ekpa. This letter to EU Commission on 22 May 2023 by who? Bruce Fein has destroyed the weak argument from Nigerian government by linking IPOB to that Finnish content creator. Now the year, when you click on the EU Commission, this is United for Future, European Commission. How many followers do you see there? 1.8 million followers. Did they send the letter to Alex Top? No. They did not send the letter to Alex Top. They sent the letter to the European Commission. This is how you saw the imprisonment of Mazi Simon Ekpa. I'm going to read the letter for all of you to see. Please, I want everyone to ignore the morons that you see on the comment section. Because I have seen many morons on the comment section writing all sort of rubbish. Ignore them because they have to be there on the comment section to cry blood. Let them continue to cry blood. Let them continue to cry blood on the comment section. That is why they were born to this very world, to be useless and be idiotic in nature. So they are exemplifying their reasons of being alive. If they are not displaying what they are doing now on the comment section, how will you know that they were born to be stupid? You will not know. So allow the stupidity of an idiot to be properly displayed. Now, I believe everybody can see the screen. Yes, I am reading through the screen now. I want you to see the official letter that these people sent to the European Commission on the 22nd of May, 2023. Because all of you did not know, and all of you did not see it. And these are the people that have come out now. Oh, I am the legal counsel of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Wait. Where is the publication? Where they say they are the legal counsel of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Let me go there. They say they are the legal counsel of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. International legal counsel of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Look at them here. They say they are the international legal counsel of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. They are speaking for Martin Nnamdi Kanu. So they are speaking for Martin Nnamdi Kanu. So they use Martin Nnamdi Kanu's name to write a petition to the European Commission to hold all BRGIA officials accountable, that they are what? Criminals, that they are fraud, that they are no Biafrans, that they don't have anything to do with Biafra. This is what you can see here. Look at them all. Look at them here. They say, Nnamdi Kanu's U.S. lawyer. Hey! Brought about by who? Brought about by Bruce Fein. Martin Nnamdi Kanu's U.S. lawyer. Brought about by Bruce Fein. Brought about by Kanunta Kanu. They say, right or Motosho demands dismissal of charges against IPOB leader for lack of jurisdiction. Where was this idiot? Where was this idiot for the past 3 years now? Because they waited to make sure what they submitted to the European Commission bears fruit, that they will imprison BRGI, they will shut down BRGI, they will shut down everybody in Europe and everywhere that is under BRGI fighting for Biafra independence. When they finish, shut them down, then they will come out. You can see now. Ask Bruce Fein. Bruce Fein, where have you been for the past 3 years? He ran into the bush. And after they have cooked what they came to cook, and then they see that the European Commission actually worked to their play, because they spend so much money and they had to align with Nigerian government to make it work. As they now see that, oh, it is working, Bruce Fein is now out from the shield. He's coming out again. Kanunta is now projecting Bruce Fein. And he now takes Bruce Fein back to Martin Nnamdi Kanu and say, oh, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, Bruce Fein is here. We want to do fundraising to raise money. Martin Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know that these people have used his name to write letter to the European Commission stating that he is the one that is sending them to fight BRGIA. The fight against any BRGIA member is a fight against Biafra, is a fight against Martin Nnamdi Kanu. So they set a fight against Martin Nnamdi Kanu indirectly without knowing. Who was Simon Ekpa fighting to see that they come out of detention? Was he fighting for his father? Was he fighting for his mother? No, he was fighting for Martin Nnamdi Kanu to come out. He was fighting for Biafra to move forward so that we don't get stopped after Martin Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. But Kanunta, Kanu, IPOB-DOS, and Bruce Fein, they join hands together, use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name, write a memo, and then petition EU Commission. Let us go back there. And now, since they have achieved what they wanted, they now come out now to come and start showcasing Bruce Fein. And some of you idiots are running to go and do fundraising with Bruce Fein. You are not ashamed of yourselves. That the people that put you where you are the people you now go to celebrate. The people that cut off the heads of your babies are the people you go to celebrate. The people that rape your women and children are the people you go to celebrate. The people that dig your graves are the people you go to celebrate. The people that constructed your coffins are the people you go to celebrate. What a shame. You have lost your integrity. You have no prestige. No. You vomit and then you take in your vomit again. Very useless set of people. People that are so fickle-minded that they don't know their stand. Today they are here. Tomorrow they are here. Anywhere they hear that the bell is ringing, bang, 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 they run. Anywhere they hear the bell is ringing, bang, 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 they run. You don't have stability. You don't have equilibrium in your life. Because if you have equilibrium, you will know when the pendulum bob should stand. And then you will not be running about. You just wait. Allow the pendulum bob to finish dangling. After it finishes dangling, it will determine its equilibrium point. Then you will just know this is the equilibrium point of where you have to stand. No, you right from where the breeze start blowing, that is when you start running like mad person. So then you will come back to glorify Bruce Fein for making sure your prime minister is imprisoned. You come back to gratify and to bless and to thank Kanunta, Kanu and DOS for working so well with Nigerian government and the European Commission to imprison your prime minister. What a shame. What a shame to all of you. And then you will be shouting about to be left, right, center. And then on seeing Kanunta and on seeing Bruce Fein and Emmanuel Fine Boy, oh, Master Nnamdi we should do fun. And they all run down there. So you don't know that Bruce Fein and Kanunta Kanu are the people that submitted the official document using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name against BRGIE in European Commission. European Commission, oh, I'm not talking of Finland. European Commission. They first submitted this thing in where? European Commission as at May. After they submitted this as at May, the protest was later staged. The protest was later staged in a different date. Do you all remember? Hey. The protest was later staged in August or thereabout. But before then, Kanunta Kanu and Bruce Fein and IPOB-DOS, they have already done the handiwork to the European Commission. So when the letter came to do the showy display of protest, it is to encapsulate what they have put already behind the scene. That is why when they detained Prime Minister in 2023, they detained him some days and then later they released him. They collected his phone. They said they will revisit his case again. And then when it was November 2024, it was now time to revisit the case. Because it was the eve of what? The eve of the convention. Let us go back to the document. Let us go and read so that you all can see what to take home today. The law offices of Bruce Fein, 300 New Jersey Avenue, New NW Suite 900, Washington, D.C., 2001. Phone number 202-465-8728, 703-963-4968. Email bruce@feinpoint.com, www.lawofficesofbrucefein.com. When was the memo dated? 22 May 2023. And who did they write? Ursula von der Leyen, President, European Commission, Rio de la Loy, Westertrijd, 21049 Brussels, Belgium. I want all of you to look at the screen very well. How many of you remember or knows the European Commission, a woman that they just called name there? Let me see if I will see a photo. I'll bring it to all of you to see. The European Commission President. That is the person. Here is the lady. Here is the lady, the European Commission President. They did not petition anybody personally. They petitioned the European Commission President. Can you see her name there on the screen? Can you see her name? The name here, is it different from the name I read on the memo? I want all of you to see. Ursula von der Leyen. Is this name different from the name that is on this memo that I just read? Is this name different from the name that I just read on the petition memo here now? Is it different? I want everybody to look. This was live speech at the 77th Nordic Council Summit of the EU. I'm asking all of you in the comment section. The name that I read from the memo petition to the EU Commission, the President of the EU Commission, against Brgie and against Simon Ekpa and against Biafra, that name on that memo, is it different from this name that you see here? Ursula von der Leyen. Is it different from this name? Okay, this is the President of the European Commission. That is the name. That is the President. So after you have seen now the President of the European Commission, when Kanunta even wrote the publication, he tagged them here on Twitter. So let me go back to the letter, make you see again, if I make mistake in that name that I call for you people. Now look at the name here again on the screen. Is this name now different from what you saw on that very paper or on that very Twitter account that I read before? Is this name here different? Ursula von der Leyen. Is it different? No, it's nothing different. You can see it there. President, European Commission, Rio de la, this is the address. Then they tell you, Dear President von der Leyen. Listen to as you are reading. They said, as International Council and spokesman for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are you listening? This is what Kanunta and IPOB and Bruce Fein did using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name to write a petition to the European Commission and to petition with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one petitioning European Commission against Brgie. Are you people seeing this thing? I want people to see it. Please share this program so that everybody that are not aware will see and know what Kanunta and Bruce Fein and IPOB political wing DOS of what Nigeria did. They say, as International Council and spokesman for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, seeking vindication of the law of self-determination for Biafrans through peaceful means, I wish to communicate an urgent message from Mr. Kanu. Nayera. They communicate message from who? Mr. Kanu. Telling the entire world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that is writing this memo, that is ordering this memo, that is ordering this petition against BRGIA. I want all of you to look at what is happening here and ask yourself the question: how could people be this evil? They say it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that sent them. Hey, oh my God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who ordained Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who blessed Simon Ekpa and said they should come out and continue to do what he's doing. And he sent a letter from who? From Kanunta and the lawyers, and said they should bring this memo, this letter, and read to all Biafrans that DOS is forbidden. DOS is forbidden from attacking Simon Ekpa on his template of getting Biafra. He told them, go and focus on what you're doing. Forget about Simon Ekpa. Don't attack him. But here now, Kanunta, DOS, Bruce Fein, they sat down, they drafted letter and put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name, and then they took it to the European Commission, the European president, where the entire Europe sit down to decide the fate of their citizens. They told them that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is sending this letter to the European Commission. And what did they say? I wish to communicate an urgent message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regarding a bogus Fox Biafra government in exile. Do you now see it? They said that this group of opportunists is neither Biafra, nor a republic, nor a government. They are fraudsters and should be ostracized. Now, do you all see this thing that I am putting on the screen now? I want all of you to read and have a screenshot. Please, read and have a screenshot. Read and have a screenshot and then take it home. So that when you are explaining to people, you will know, they will also see and understand what Kanunta, Bruce Fein, IPOBDOS did. All of you should look at it. They use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name to write and condemn Biafra government in exile. And they sent it to the European Commission to destroy Biafra Republic government in exile. And they tell you that we are group of opportunists and that we are not Biafra. We are no Republic of Biafra. We are no government. That we are not fighting for Biafra. That we are fighting for our pocket. Chai! That we are fraudsters. And that they should pack all of us from the European countries and ostracize all of us out of European countries. Do you now understand and see where your problems are coming from? I am happy that all of you are watching and listening. But do well to share so that those that did not have opportunity can also come to see it. Let me go down. They went on to say, Nnamdi Kanu and the people of Biafra disown these multi-banks representing only themselves. Any person, organization, or government that communicate or transact business with them does so at their own risk and expense. Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra shall not be accountable in any respect. Here now, they tell you that Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra, that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have Biafra, according to them. They say it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have Biafra here now, according to them. I don't see Shege. All of you are dying every day and sacrificing for Biafra. And Kanunta, and Emmanuel Kanu and DOS and Bruce Fein, they are telling the world that Biafra belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So it has become a family affair, a family business. Hey, Alu Meru. They say that Biafra belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I don't see him. And then they went on to say that Mr. Kanu will labor for as long as required for a sovereign Biafra and marked by peace. Do you understand this point now? That Mr. Kanu will labor for as long as required for a sovereign Biafra and marked by peace, justice, and order. So meaning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will fight for Biafra forever, as far as these criminals are concerned. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is ready to fight for Biafra forever. He will fight for Biafra forever. They should keep him there for 20 years. He will fight for Biafra forever. That nobody should come and say he's fighting for Biafra. Allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they put him in prison 20 years, when he comes out, he will come and continue from where he stopped. That is what they mean. And then they went on to say again, and the rule of law honoring the United Nations Charter, not the anarchy, jealousies, and internecine warfare characteristics of some African nations and the malcontent. Every day, my work on behalf of Biafra goes on. The cause endures, the hope still lives, and the dream comes closer to glorious fulfillment. Bruce Fein. I am calling on the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejimako, Nnemeka, Maxwell Okpara, and the rest of you. I want to know, and Biafrans want to know, if you people have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they have used his name to write petition to the EU Commission. I want you to summon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ask him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did you write a petition to the EU Commission to ostracize Biafra government in exile, to imprison all Biafrans under Biafran government in exile? Biafrans are waiting to hear from you, legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not, anyway, I don't talk too much now. And I only when it in my head, now I go do what I want to. I don't talk too much. When it in my head, I go do what I want to. Ejimako, Maxwell Okpara, Nnemeka, Biafran people want you to summon Onyendu and let Onyendu tell Biafran people, if he wrote a letter to European Commission to ostracize Biafra government in exile because they are fighting for Biafra. And then they told European Commission that we are not Biafrans, that we are no government in exile or government representing Biafran people. Please, the way I have displayed this memo now on the screen, you can see everything. I want all of you to screenshot it. Screenshot it the way I put it here now on the screen. Now it is complete on the screen. Screenshot it now. And screenshot me also with the photo like that on the screen and start sharing it. Share it on all platforms. Share it on all social media platforms. On all social media platforms, share it. Share it. We want to see. We want to know whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stayed inside detention. And we are fighting for his release. We are calling for his release. Biafrans are sitting at home for his release. And Biafrans are dying because of what? standing for his release. He lost his family because of Biafra. And everyone have brought their lives to put on the line because of Biafra, which he rekindled the fire for us after Wazirike was betrayed. Biafrans want to know from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stayed in detention, in chains, and then he wrote this letter, or told Kanunta or Bruce Fein to write this letter with his name and ordinances to criminalize Biafra government in exile and every Biafran that is supporting Biafra government in exile to the restoration of Biafra. See, the sacrifices that we make, it got to outweigh that of the living, because that sacrifices should be so much for the death. The death of Biafrans, the sacrifices that we make for them needs to outweigh those that are living now. Because it is the anger in us, the pain that we feel, the betrayal and how we see babies, women, and children slaughtered on a daily basis, pregnant women slaughtered into two and babies removed. That is what infuriates us the more. That is what brings the anger in us. It is not those that are living. It is those that have been butchered to death. We are asking a very simple question. And we are calling on the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafran people wants to know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used Bruce Fein and Kanunta Kanu and Emmanuel Kanu to do what? To write a petition to the European Commission to stop Biafran government and to tell them that we are not Biafrans. The same group, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you did not use the same group of Bruce Fein and Kanunta and Emmanuel Kanu to write to European Commission to come and interfere in your health and your kidnap and your death by Nigerian government. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you now prefer to use Bruce Fein and Kanunta to now write a petition against the entire Biafran people. That is what we want to find out. Because the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are all accomplices in this. Because you cannot tell me that you are the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then this nonsense went down the rain, and you don't know what is happening. Then the same Bruce Fein is the people that you come and present to Biafran people. Yes, we have seen series of photos and interviews that the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ejimako has recently presented to the Biafran people on the media and say, oh, Bruce Fein are doing this. Oh, Bruce Fein are doing this. Oh, they are the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu International. That means everything Bruce Fein is doing, you all validate it. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu validate it. So we want to know, we want to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He speaks from the court every time he comes, right? The last time he spoke, he told the people to go and do fundraising, right? The fundraising that you people do and don't remit the money to him for his health or for any upkeep that he wants. You people eat all the money. But while Brgie will still bear the brunt of salvaging his bills. So, the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of you are accomplices in this case. Ejimako, Nnaemeka, Michael Okpara, all of you need to come and clear your names. We want to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak that he did not write a petition to the European Commission, that whoever did it, that person is a criminal, and that person has impersonated his character. We want to hear it, and we want it known. We want to hear it, we want it known. Hey, if una no do am, we people should know that we respect people when we want to respect them. It is not because they born you and then they say everybody must respect you till you die. No, we accord you the respect because it is due. But the day you decide to become useless, that respect, we will bring it down. Because when you look at everything on this memo, you will see the discrepancies. You will see evil. You will see betrayal. You will see backstabbing. You will see envy, jealousy. You will see sabotage. Chai. Martin Kanu did ask a question. He said, "Are you sure that I am of this very extract of this Igbo extraction?" He said, am I sure that God gave birth to me to be from this very Igbo extraction? That because their betrayal is worse to nothing. How can somebody do this kind of thing? So I'm asking myself again, are you sure that oh my God. Anyway, honestly, this is shocking. This is shocking. This is really shocking. Hey! Hello, Meru. This is shocking. Hey! Please, my other line that is supposed to be, well, let me see. Though, I think the sound would not be coming out very well. Okay. Let me see. Wait. Let me see if this sound will come out well. Please, those of you that are there, I want you to tell me if this sound is coming out well because I want to open the line for people to call in on WhatsApp. Please, if you can hear this sound, let me know if you can hear the sound. Please, if you can hear the sound, let me know.
The type of men we need are those who are pure at heart.
If you can hear the sound, let me know.
Loving Biafra with all their being.
If you can hear the sound, please let me know in the comment section.
Anything sacrificable for the restoration and the sustenance of Biafra.
Please, if the sound of this thing I'm playing is coming out in the studio, let me know. Type it in the comment section. Okay, thank you. All right. The line is open. You can call in with this WhatsApp number if you want to give your submission, please. The phone number on the screen, +491523580331, is on WhatsApp. So you can call in on WhatsApp to air your submission, please. The line is open. You can only call on WhatsApp, please. You can call the line, please. You can call the line so that you can air your views. Thank you so much. The line is open. Anybody can call in, please. Say this thing it shocked me. Honestly, it shocked me. It shocked me. It shocked me. Where? It shocked me. It shocked me. Oh. It shocked me. I tell you, it shocked me. It shocked me. Oh. Hey. It shocked me. Oh. It shocked me. Oh. It shocked me. Oh. Oh, Diego. Who will believe that this kind of thing will be happening at this time? Who will believe that the man that is in detention, will be sitting with his head, oh, and then his name has been used to draft a petition to the EU Commission. A petition was drafted on his name to the EU Commission, stating that the people that are fighting for his release are no Biafrans, that they are scammers, they are fraud, that they should not be allowed to move an inch. Chai, hello, Mero. Please, the line is open for those that want to call in. You can call in. We have a few minutes before we wrap up.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Okay, I think we have a caller on the line. Mazi Christopher, you don't need to call with video. Audio is okay. Yeah, thank you. Audio call is okay. Mazi Christopher, good evening from here. We can hear you. Dear friends are listening. Welcome.
Good evening.
We're watching again. Is that Rasta?
Last year, sorry, yes.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Welcome on board.
My brother, thank you very much. You know, even though without seeing this letter, actually, I've never seen this letter, but I know, say, always when you talk, say something, I know, say, they just talk anyhow. And here, say you talk, say, these people do this, and I know, say, just like our PM, when you talk talk because of evidence where you see. And we know, say, that thing is impossible from Master Nnamdi Kanu. And the case with the disagreement after Bruce Fein, because it was PM that actually made us to know Bruce Fein when he brought Bruce Fein. But I don't know what happened, but I realized that this man was attacking the British government, and I realized when then our PM made us know that this person has fallen off completely. We don't even know if he was actually in line with what we are doing or if he was just catching up from the long time. So, and I will find that tweet. I have a tweet of PM where he was referring to him and his fraud, you know. So, we know say that this is impossible to come from our Oyendu. Is impossible because he is the one. The first thing he said when he appeared in Nigeria was message to some know this. And even without even him saying this, any person will get his head correct, understands what's going on, knows that this man and PM they know our people's problem and they are fighting for our people. And he also instructs us that anything that happens, we have to do the needful. Like some people say, until he comes out, you know that is not his philosophy. Because he used even Amazonia to give us example. So the Bruce Fein, I know that Bruce Fein fell off long time already. And this person, Kanunta Kanu, is the same person when we say he talked when they kidnapped Oyendu. He said that this man was that Oyendu was on the mountain praying. I don't know if you mentioned this one already today. He was on the mountain praying because these people they hope that they have fired him. They thought that the man won't be there anymore. Because if he would know that he was going to appear, I don't think he was going to say that, unless, when stupid people are foolish people, when they do their thing, they are simple foolish, they don't know what they are doing. And God will be exposing them from what they say. That somebody will be say, Nnamdi Kanu day, when Nnamdi Kanu, nobody hear of him for about 8 days. Say he there for months in the pray. Now, how people go all of a sudden then think, hey, this person cares? Is it because the person carry Kanu? And our people proverb when they tell you, say, na okay no na okay no na say na the right way they for out where they outside. So the person you are the most danger, na person will be say they won't go get from you. This is what saboteur is existing because your enemy will use your own people. The closer, the better. Because now the closer person, now that person they more confusing to the gullible. So this is what our people should know, and not be said because your name be Kanu and this like this you don't mean anything. But their fruit now we go take the fruit of Martin Nnamdi Kanu we know, the fruit of Simon Ekpa we know, the fruit of our APM we know. Amara when we have fruit we know. And if you have fruit, no day as you did. So me waiting here, so I know if me talk to you, I will come back you. I know not be sure I will come follow you anyhow. Because Biafra is my interest. So and these people now, and on the other hand, the European Commission, when we say they quickly embrace the message just because it is pleasing to England and pleasing to the EU, when we say then they pump the money, give them. So this is why they will react this way and unjustly detain and imprison our PM. But the thing said they will stop us. But the way they fail, they say because all these things is not our PM they are fighting. I still see it rightfully because all they are fighting. But the main problem they are fighting and they are now frustrated because they didn't achieve their goal. That is our charter, and our charter is the spirit of our government in exile. And this is what they think say they won't come back and make the government no function. Make we look at people say we won't govern ourselves. They have failed woefully. Because the thing, what they know, we there for Congress of the US, we they do the needful. And we know say the US themselves, they will benefit from us because the jihadists who they fight against, they chant death to them too. So we they fight the same fight when they fight. Now their fight will fight just like Israel when they say first of all Sabbath, then they will come for Sunday. Means if they annihilate the people who be said in the worship on Sabbath, then they will come and annihilate the people who be said in the worship on Sunday. And the polytheists, any other person who be saying no believe in Islam, they can annihilate them. So the war they fight, now even for the same EU self, who be said they are ignorant of the reality of jihad. So my brother, long talk no day for this evening mass. Thank you very much for doing this exposition, making Biafrans to know what is happening. And thank you so much. Bless and love, my brother.
Thank you, Wachineke. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Thank you. We have the next caller on the line. Caller on the line from Italia. Over to you, Ndewo Wachineke. Mazi Luis.
Good evening, Sonny.
Ndewo.
Quite a long time. I want to really thank you for this program this evening because honestly, this is a powerful reminder to us. I don't know. It seems that our people have that tendency to forget so quickly the info that some people perpetrated against this struggle. Please, Sonny, why I call you is that I want to ask a very disturbing question, okay, to you.
I hope your question is within this topic.
No, it's connected with this program. It's connected.
So
it doesn't have anything to do
everything
with
should be within today's program.
Yeah.
Don't take me out of the
program.
context.
Yes. You know how a big Biafra Republic government in exile was when PM was around. And when you people saw these evil moves enemies of Biafra are making, writing petition here and there, my question is that what did you people do to counter this evil narrative? What did you people do to counter these moves? That is my question.
You mean this petition here that these people submitted?
Yes.
What we did to counter it, our PM was invited, and then he provided his evidences according to what they presented as the reason of inviting him, and other evidences to the reason of BRGI existing and what we are doing. Well, we also presented. If you're from your Biafra license of your country, you should be aware that there was a time BRGI submitted a letter of intent to all countries where Biafra license exists. And in that very letter contains everything explaining about the existence of BRGI and Biafrans and what we are fighting for. And those write-ups address everything that you see here that were raised against us. So the issue here is that these people did not work alone. They work with those of the Nigerian extract. And like you said, UK, that is an ally to the European Commission. So when they sit back to see that the people that they call your names and also say they are with you are the ones that are actually bringing you out to kill you. They will be very glad to kill you because they say, oh, it's their brother that is giving them to us to kill now. Just like you see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who handed him to the Nigerian terrorist government. Now our brothers and sisters, which people were using his Twitter account to tweet from the 18th to the 28th of June 2021 after he was kidnapped. Now still Biafran, they use him. Now Kanunta. I just showed something here on the screen. On the 22nd of this October, they changed his profile photo on his Twitter again. And then I raised alarm. Because I raised the alarm, they reported my account to block my Twitter account. On that same day. So now, which people took the commanders of Wazirike, the Masop group, to detention to betray Wazirike and told him this is the last commander standing? Was it not a Biafran governor? Was it not Andy Uba? Andy Uba? So we did not need a Fulani man to betray Biafra. They needed a Biafran man to. So if all these things are happening, you see, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, before he go to anywhere for a special meeting that is not like a public meeting or protest that everybody have to be there, that everybody know, okay, there is protest in social place, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be there. When there is a private meeting that he goes to negotiate things and have meetings private, nobody knows. You as IPB member, you don't know. It's only the inner caucus of his cabinet that knows about it, and his family member, maybe his wife, his brother or sister, and the top inner caucus of IPOB will know. Everybody will not even know. So he will go to those places and then have those meetings and come back. When he comes back, before you will hear him talk about it on one of his broadcasts. Will I shock you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came to this my country to have meeting once and nobody knew about it? It was when he walked into a gas station to buy something. That is when my coordinator in the capital saw him from behind and said, no, this man, this looks like our leader. Woke up and then saw that he's the one and greeted him. That was how he got to know. But he came for a special meeting. There was no announcement. And this is somebody that we had listened to on Radio Biafra for like 3 days ago. He came for that secret meeting, finished that meeting, and then left. So who are those people in his inner caucus that informed the terrorist groups that gathered in Kenya with the ones that they brought from Nigeria to align together to kidnap him? How did they know the exact time and the location and when he will have the meeting and when they should come for him? These are the questions you need to find out. So, like you said, something no happen to a person from outside. Now, rat where they inside house. And they carry the one where they outside come inside. So, and then when you now look at maybe by tomorrow or next, I will open PM's case pronouncement, that verdict which they published from Finland Times. Because when you now look at it, you see there that they took him to court for Biafra government in exile, right? They term Biafra government in exile to be fraud. They term Biafra government to be not Biafra, not representing Biafra. But on getting to court, they did not use Biafra as the key point now. They were now using his domestic tax fraud case in Finland. They were now using his domestic legal breach of law practices in Finland. Are you getting the point? So if you were only dwelling on his reason that was put on the table that brought him to court, which is Biafra government in exile, he has no case to answer. So, but they have to go and look for domestic cases that will wrap around the stem of the tree to hold him down there. But we are more than conquerors, and it will come out in no distance time. But we just want everybody to know about those that culminated. More will be coming out too. But we just want to show people that not everybody that shout, Lord, 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 Jesus, 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 are actually the disciples that have come to follow him. Some of them are there to destroy his evangelical reign. How will you explain that Kanunta, IPOBDOS, and Bruce Fein, that they will use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name and write a letter to European Commission and say that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that wrote it? What do you people call this in legal ethics? Is Bruce Fein law firm supposed to be brought down or allowed to continue to exist in America? His license is supposed to be brought down, and that is what we are going to do. BRGI will also make sure we follow up Bruce Fein with this letter. Yes. That's why I say every Biafran should screenshot it and keep.
I have already screenshot it because this is my first time of seeing this letter, honestly. And I know right from time that Kanunta have a
we want Bruce Fein to come and give Biafrans a proof of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approving this letter to the European Commission. That is why I called on the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because all of them are accomplished. All of them, starting from the ex, the new ones, the present, and those that will be coming in. They are all accomplished in this. Bruce Fein lawsuit in US cannot be using the name of somebody in prison and say that that person ordered him to write and say that Biafra government in exile is a fraud. Hey, the spirit of Biafra is the one that is bringing you people out one after another. Every day you will give us evidence. And this is the beginning and the end of Bruce Fein's lawsuit coming down in America. He will go to jail for this impersonation.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that, honestly, because I tell you, we Biafrans, we have a lot of scores to settle among ourselves because this sabotage is too much. It's too much, honestly. It's too much. And I really thank you for bringing this thing up so that Biafrans will see where their problems are coming from. And you are doing a very great job. I'm really grateful for the explanation you give. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
We will see how
Mwachineke.
it goes.
Are you supporting BRGIA financially?
So you don't know me?
No, wait now. You are
You
on
don't
air.
know John Lewis.
Calm down now. You are on air talking to Biafrans.
Yeah.
So I just asked a question. So just answer a rhetorical question to Biafrans so that they will know that you are financially up to date.
If you want me to be bringing my receipt, I will send it to you. Nah.
And we are not talking about the accountability group of a man website though. We are talking about the authentic.
I mean the one who is in charge of presently. I mean that.
Okay, you know that the website has just been restored. The payment button has been restored recently. So everybody.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. I know.
Okay, thank you. Everybody that had their recurring payment of weekly, monthly, and every 2 weeks and daily payment, please go and resubscribe. The website is running under the screen now. You can see it. www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there, click the tax button, and then subscribe. Let your payment be going out daily or weekly or one time in 2 weeks or 2 times in 2 weeks or once in a month so that you can support your freedom. Thank you, Mwachineke.
Sure. All right, Sonny, take care.
They will Mwachineke. The last person that will miss your call, you can come in. Okay, please wait. I think we have APM on the line. I think APM is trying to call in. Let's see if we can get him. Ndewo APM.
That these people send to the European Commission.
Ndewo APM, you're live on air and Biafrans are listening.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information. Am I coming out?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
Thank you very much. I just have a few words for Biafran people. Greetings to all citizens of Biafrans and to our allies, those that are wishing us well. So I just want to assure Biafrans that whatever that is happening today, please don't be discouraged. And for everyone that believes in Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Biafran prophet, that educate Biafrans and tell them that these terrorists, jihadists, Islamics, they are coming. And we can see it's playing out today. They are already in our land. So if you believe in him and you believe in his teachings, go back to all his messages. Reflect on it. Play it over and over again. So that will really help you, shaping you, the way you reason, the way you think. Because our freedom is non-negotiable. And I just want to tell everyone, please don't be discouraged. What is happening today, our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu made it clear that we will climb many mountains. Is part of it. And I also want to warn those that are sending messages to our leaders, misinforming them. Please leave our leaders alone. We appreciate everything they are doing, and they have done and still doing. And for all Biafran's leaders, anyone at the time, maybe because of duress or because of any anything that we don't know about, of which we know what it is. That when somebody is locked up incommunicado for years, we know the effect of it. So they might not be 100% the way we are, the way we think, because they are not free. So that's the reason why Mazi Simon Ekpa once said that we will not take order from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we don't know what is going on there. And sometimes orders coming from there can be altered. Just like the program Minister of Information is just educating the topic that he's educating Biafrans about today, about his sibling. 1 second, please. This is struggle of Biafra or our freedom is not family business. We respect our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We respect his family. His family is our family. But we're not going to allow his siblings to hijack it or act like it's their family business. That will not work. Few weeks ago, I made clear that if anything happened to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will hold Kanunta and others accountable. Because it's just unfortunate that our leader came from such family where he has a Judas Iscariot evil siblings. Bruce Fein in question. Bruce Fein lives in United States of America and he has his office, I believe, in Washington, D.C. If I'm not mistaken, Bruce Fein has been paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. And for those of you that are still contributing money to Bruce Fein and these criminals, our leader siblings, please ask them questions. For over 5 to 10 years, can they please show us what they have done with the money? Bruce Fein, I just want to make it clear. Last time I checked, I don't know if I'm correct 100%, I might be mistaken. Bruce Fein is just an attorney, he's not a lobbyist. There's a difference between a lobby firm and just an attorney, just the same way you have civil attorney and criminal attorney. Bruce Fein is not a lobbyist. When our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said we now have a lobbyist, they probably lied to him. Bruce Fein don't have the means on how to break in this or how to arrange for meetings. So basically, I would say he's coming Biafrans. But our lobby firm just about a year and some months now, and we see the result. We see where they have taken our message to the extent that the United States of America Congress on Human Rights Commission, we have our testimony there. That testimony will be there forever, a living document. Anytime you go to that website, the testimony is there. Can Bruce Fein and his gang group of vultures, Kanunta and all of them, can they show us what they have been doing with the money, the hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions? It's heartbreaking that we have professors, engineers, doctors with different status, but at the end of the day, they are part of those we call educated fools everywhere. I don't know why they don't ask reasonable questions. And this group of vampires are the same people that are fighting us. They are the same people that are doing what we are doing in Washington. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware what we are doing in Washington. I don't know if Biafrans expect him to come publicly, start shouting, Brgie, Brgie. I'm proud to be acting Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in Ezra. I love my job. I love what I'm doing, fighting for Biafran freedom, because it's the right thing to do. And we appreciate all the members of the cabinet, admin, and Biafrans that are supporting as well, and the Biafrans that acknowledge and appreciate them for the work they are doing. Keep doing what you are doing. We're not going to relent. We're not going to allow these evil people discourage us. They are disappointed because seeing our achievement in just few months, few weeks, it's mind-blowing. And they have nothing to offer. They have nothing that we come to talk about. Liaison office, they don't have. They have not even made any impact with any international organization or country. We have done so, especially with the most powerful on earth, the leader of the free world, the leader of democracy. They step up when some are thinking that they're not going to step up. They step up and they're still stepping up. Go on social media, it's on fire. Where United States of America lawmakers are indicting the terrorist state of Nigeria about the genocide Nigeria is committing against the Christians of Biafra and Nigeria Christians as well. How many other countries in the world that is doing it? Kanunta, I believe he lives in UK or in Germany. Is Germany speaking? Is UK speaking? They used to have, I think, an office, IPOB office in Germany. I haven't heard any news from there. What about the IPOB office in UK? We have grown and we are growing bigger every day. We have moved from being indigenous. We are all indigenous people of Biafra, which is IPOB as an organization. Now we have a government in exile. We encourage all other groups to come back and align with the government. Both those that have fallen apart before, come back and align with the government. If they think they will win this battle, Kanunta, Fein, and Co., they will not. We will fight to the end. We are fighting with truth and justice. But any house that is not built on a solid foundation, we know what happened. Any house that is built on a faulty foundation, we know what happened. The truth always stands, no matter what. Whether it is summertime, wintertime, fall season, the truth always stands the test of time. And for all the saboteurs, gallivanting jumping, celebrating what I don't know, the era of not holding people accountable is over. If holding people accountable is what will pave our way to our freedom, we'll keep doing it. It don't matter how long it takes us. Process. It don't matter even if it takes our life. It don't matter even if it put me, I myself, in jail for doing what is right. I don't care. And for any leader, including me, anytime I derail, Biafra move on. Remember everything that I have done before maybe the devil enter me. I pray it will never happen, and I believe I will never sabotage. Our leader, Kanu, once said, he will not betray us, no matter what. Rather, we will betray him. I will never betray my people, Biafra. That will not happen. Rather, instead, I will take my life. But for those of you that are celebrating, thinking you have won or you are winning because of your evil deed, and you know what you are doing is wrong, shame on to you. About yourself, Agoma. But you are sure you will be held accountable. On Friday, I will be addressing Biafra in some serious issue, and we'll let Biafra know what is going on and how we'll move forward. But as far as our freedom is not negotiable, this freedom that we all have embarked on, we are not going back. Please, I still beg of every saboteur, all those evil ones, whether you have something to offer or you don't, stop sabotaging this great movement. If you think you are doing it and you get away with it, remember, what goes around comes around. Remember, evil don't pay. Evil always going to reward you evil, while good will reward you good. Whatever you sow, that's what you will reap. Please, my people, desist from your evil way. If you're one of them, our freedom is not negotiable. We Biafran Christians, we deserve to live. We deserve to have a better country. We deserve to have a better security in our land. Our land deserves to be like other developing countries or nations. We deserve better when we sleep at night without being scared that terrorists from Sahel, they're going to come and behead us, kill us, or chase us out of our house. We will be better off. Yesterday, at Twitter space, when I addressed the issue of that contraption called Nigeria, if the Biafrans, which that already exited from Nigeria, and we are fighting to chase these terrorists out, if the Biafrans have their own separate country or nation, we will be able to defend our territory. We will be formidable, strong, and tough. Then the Middle Belt can now have their own country. They will develop according to who they are. They will love one another because they are one people. Then if you do a republic, the Yoruba people, they are Yoruba. The Yorubas will not fight themselves because a PBO man is the president, or because a German is the president, because Igbo man is the president, or because Ishekiri man, or Isoko man, or Urobo man is the president. Yoruba president will be a Yoruba because they are one people. Then what about the Hausa? The Hausa being one people, they are not going to fight over. What I'm trying to say is that things will be more better. It happened in Europe. Europe used to be in a lot of chaos, infighting, tribal, regional, different ideas, different ideology, different people. But when Europe was breaking to pieces, that brought peace and stability. That is exactly what we need in that country called Nigeria. First of all, before 1914, before the amalgamation of the two country called Zoo, Animal Kingdom, that's what we call it. Because what is happening there, it breaks everyone's heart. It's worse than Zoo. Zoo, you can control the animals there, feed them, do things the proper way. But in Nigeria, as a failed state, it's not controllable. Nigeria have gone wide. So, if Nigeria break up, it will bring peace, stability. And yesterday when I was speaking, I remind people of great Benin Empire. Do you see the great Benin Empire again? The civilization is gone. The way of life every day is going down the drain. And also in Biafra land, everything applying to the north, to the middle belt. Let us all go back to who we are. We can coexist. We can do business together. But being in one country called Nigeria, of which we never Nigeria, former presidents that have identified that Nigeria is never a country. Way before about 50 years ago, they said Nigeria is never a country. Even a Goodluck Jonathan, the former vice president, and also a president, said Nigeria is never a country, that is just a mere geographical expression created by the British government. The British real estate or estate. It's a British investment created by the British government trying to have one big gigantic country in Africa, and it's at the same time for their own interest, not for your interest, not for my interest. Even the saboteurs today. The British did not create Nigeria for Kanunta interest, because he's one of the saboteurs. Not for all the whole article one interest, but for their own interest. And the British tried to make it work for people to come together and form one country. It's not working out. Why the Biafrans people believe in live and let live, that we can coexist? The Biafrans go to the north, to the rural area, to the cities, wherever they find themselves. They live and blend in that community. They trade, some of them even intermarry and speak the language of that community. The other people practice a one Nigerianist for decades. But upon that, the rest of the Nigeria did not appreciate them. The rest of the Nigeria never even believed that Biafrans are part of Nigeria. Destroy Biafrans in the north. They destroy Biafrans' businesses, burn them to ashes in the north. What about in the southwest, the Yoruba land? The same thing is happening. The Yorubas never even consider that Biafrans are part of the same Nigeria. But in the southwest, the northern part of the country called Nigeria, the Biafrans developed all the cities. That tells you that the Biafrans can coexist. But they rejected us and trying to chase us from our own land. But it didn't work out. We Biafrans have no choice. We have to face our destiny. And we have to, from the country called Nigeria. If you're a Biafran, you are not fighting for your freedom. You don't want to be free, and that means you are a coward. Because if you want to see in the same country that despise you, the same country that killed over 5 million of your people, starved over 3 million of your people, without even apologizing, without even trying to do whatever possible to fix the mess, that means you have a problem. Please, for all saboteurs, this is from what we are doing. Biafra will hold everyone accountable. And we're not going to take because of any leader that derail or any leader that because of one thing probably have meant to break down, or because of situation any of our leaders find himself. We'll keep marching, we'll keep going. Because people have died. Biafra have died in this call for freedom. And for those that want to drag these leaders, damage their image, destroy everything they have worked for. Disease from doing that. Disease from it. Because you will be held responsible as well. Bruce Fein, I think we're going to visit him very soon. We'll look into his issue and we'll know how we struggle. Because he can't come from nowhere after 2021 believing that, they have arrested Mazi Simon Ekpa. They have the chance not to do whatever they want to do. What will be facing all of them might be more dangerous than they thought. Kanunta, Judas Iscariot, be careful. Be careful. And for the lawyers, you need to really know where the lawyers stand. If they are the problem of our leader Mazi Kanu, we'll figure out first. Whether we'll get forward, we'll move forward. No. Please, if you think that you are free to do whatever you want and to keep sabotaging, watch your back. You are not free yet. Anyone that comes to destroy this great movement, you will be held accountable. We will know who laughed. Biafra is here. Nanki was one. I'm not a good guy. I don't work with sabotage. I don't work with saboteurs. Our leader Mazi Kanu made a mistake. Our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa once said that he took the good part from our leader and he learned from his mistake. The mistake our leader Mazi Kanu did, he have all these saboteurs, all these criminals surrounding him, even Bruce Fein, and Kanunta, others. Mazi Simon made the same mistake. He allowed some saboteurs to work with them. Think it's like business as usual. It is not. Mazi Gechukunkire, the acting Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government, is here to finish it. We Brgie, we're here to stay. Brgie, we bring our freedom. No one mess with Brgie, not even me, not even our leader Mazi Kanu, not even Mazi Simon Ekpa. No, with Brgie. Brgie is Biafra. Brgie is Biafran people government. It's the government of the people. No one will mess with Brgie and go free. Let's go to all Biafrans, both home and abroad. Wherever you are, don't think you cannot be held accountable. In 2 days' time, I will be addressing Biafrans. It's very important that you tune in. This freedom, we must get it this time. You might think you are free now. You are not free yet. You don't know what is lying waiting for you. All the evil ones, all saboteurs. When we're done with you, next time you stop sabotaging. Next time you stop working against people's freedom. If you're not ready to fight with us, step aside. If you're not ready to fight with us, disease from your evil way. Evil cannot pay you good. Evil will pay you with evil. Good will pay you good. Look, I'm sending warning to all the evil people, and for the same evil people that we want to contribute money to Bruce Fein. Bruce Fein that want to destroy Brgie. Bruce Fein and Kanunta that imprison our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. You will jump to their phone reason to contribute money to them. Shame on you. Look at the mirror, ask yourself a question. Biafra is trending, our freedom is here. We need to seize and make use of this opportunity. For those that just want to go where they will get some news, flashy news, how election is being conducted, they are doing this, ask yourself a question. You want to conduct election in Biafra land? Is it in a land that you already liberated? Is it in a land that after the election, you elect a governor? Where is the governor office? Where is the secretariat going to be? Will the governor be moving freely in the same land? Be wow. Ask yourself a question. Thank you, Minister of Information. Thank you, fellow members. Please don't let anybody use your head. If not, what Fela sang years ago is for you. Zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie. When you ask zombie to shut up, zombie will shut up. When you ask zombie, go and do fundraising for Bruce Fein, zombie will go. Won't to ask question. When zombie see anywhere he or she want to be relevant, he will run there. When zombie is looking for view, because they are platform, they will run there. When you ask zombie, beat your mother, beat your father, zombie will slap mother and father. Don't be coward. Use your head. Biafrans are smart. Biafrans are wise. Even if the whole world hates you, don't hate yourself. Love yourself. Love who you are. Love your neighbor. Thank you for your endeavor.
Thank you, APM. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, dear friends, the line is still open if you want to call. And we are rounding up as well. If you want to call, we still have extra 5 minutes. Extra 5 minutes before we run away from here. So please, if you have not screenshotted the thing, you can screenshot it now. I have done a better photo with a better design, putting all of them together, putting all their photos there. So you can as well screenshot now. I have also posted this out already on Twitter. You can get the photo there, or you can as well get your own screenshot. You don't get the screenshot just to keep, but get it and then share. Share it all around. Share it all around. Share it all around. Share it all around. Mazi John,
Yes,
you're calling back again?
yes, I just wanted to say something. Mark, Bruce Fein is implying. I know that our legal team definitely know their work, but I'm just saying this now for Biafrans to know that we, Brgie, is registered in the US, the Department of Justice, and somebody is trying to tell another person that we are fraud. That is actually implying that the Department of Justice is a fraud, or part of this fraud. So that the Biafrans know that our stand, they can't give the one when we stand. We'll be saying our truth there our side. Nothing can stop us. As soon as the Kanu won the Britain, that their country goes scatter if they don't do the right thing for Biafra. See them as they take over their country now. Why am I saying this? Because this man, he thinks he's an American, but he doesn't know that the deal that America is having with our people, our NPM is stating, I don't know what, but it's definitely of good interest of America. Where they will do a deal with the Biafrans with good conscience, and they will be proud of it forever. So now this man that they call Bruce Fein is trying to say that the US is proud because he thinks they accuse Biafra, but now he's accusing US Department of Justice. I just wanted to chip in this for my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Machineke. Thank you. All right, Biafrans, we are rounding up. We are rounding up on this very program, and we hope you got everything well detailed. So, we may be restreaming this program tomorrow. Yeah, for those that did not key in, at the earlier time. So please keep your fingers crossed and watch as everything unfolds. Thank you so much and keep up the good fight and continue supporting your freedom. Ndewo Umu Chineke. From here, from me to you is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you. Ndewo Umu Chineke.